Hey guys, so let's get going this week. Got a load right off the bat. It's about 8:20 here in Alabama on a Monday morning. I don't know what it'll be the day this video releases, but anyway, let's get this truck checked over and get on the road and go to making some money. I may let you guys ride along with us. Lights. Check out that good looking trailer. I'm not gonna take y'all through the whole inspection, but look, winch bar in there and a backup winch bar. I always look at that. Plenty of corner space. I gotta change the fuel filter. Got the oil changed this weekend. Look at that, 105,045 miles. So, hang tight, let's get this load going. For some reason, my camera didn't want to start videoing until I had been on for a few seconds. I figured that out, yeah. Anyway, we're going to get out of the driveway here. And it's not real tricky, but I got a tree right there next to the driveway, and I have to run about 6 inches from it to clear the mailbox that y'all will see coming up, which is my mailbox. Actually, a time or two I've had to back up because I get to talking or get to thinking about something else and forget. If y'all would notice, yeah, y'all probably can't see it. Anyway, I run the trailer right under the mailbox. That's how I get it out. So for y'all guys to be able to watch from this angle is a challenge because my camera don't have a way of tightening it up and stay at the position I really want it to. So anyway, so we're headed out today. We are headed to Chattanooga, Tennessee. I used to never run this route, but maybe once a month. I have went months and not ever go up there. I am going up to a place called Siskin Steel in Chattanooga. Somebody told me, because I work, for a different company, or I haul for a different company. I don't work for them, but technically I guess I do since I haul for them. But somebody was telling me the other day up there, I'm pretty sure, that Siskin contracts out a lot of Hotshot loads. So, any of you guys in the Chattanooga area that need some Hotshot hauling, Siskin might be a good place to hit up. It's S-I-S-K-I-N, Siskin Steel. They have places, that's not their only place. They're a big company. Been there forever. I don't know how long they've been there. But they've been in business longer than I've been alive, and I'm 53. I think somebody said they've been in business over 100 years. But anyway, y'all might want to check out those numbers yourself. So, like I said, I'm going by what somebody else said. So, I didn't look it up. But I know that building that's there is old. My dad used to work at a plant right beside it called U.S. Pipe. And that plant's not standing anymore. They tore all that down. It was over it was closer to the river. don't forget, guys, I haven't filmed any videos in a while. So, y'all are not far off from the actual time that it was recorded. But, at the day I'm filming this is the day that the Mytee Product giveaway video was being aired. So it's being aired. It's being aired as I'm talking to you guys as this is being filmed. So don't forget to go over there and watch that video. Follow the instructions and get entered in for a chance to win a prize from Mytee Products. So Mytee, I gotta remember that. Some days I call them Mytee, and it may sound the same to y'all, but other days I call them Mytee, like mighty strong. Buddy getting ready to head out fishing. Crappie's been biting real good here in North Alabama. The weather has about settled down a little bit. But anyway, y'all hang tight and we'll see what we can get into later. I got something I want to talk to you guys about, so don't just run off just yet. So, if you guys see a delay when I turn the camera on, something's up with my phone. I do all my videos on my iPhone XR. I think it's XR, something like that. Anyway, so here lately it's been having issues, so may have to get me a new phone. I don't know. But anyway, we are headed out to Chattanooga, Tennessee, to Siskin Steel. See what kind of trouble we can get into. So today I had a topic I was going to talk to you guys about. Something I've been doing for several years. Something I thought I might encourage you guys to do. And that is not to put all your eggs in one basket. Oh, before I forget, don't forget to go back and watch the Mytee Product giveaway video. There's instructions all throughout that video how to get registered. I think there's 3 steps in getting registered, 3 or 4 steps in getting registered for that giveaway. So you'll have to go back and watch that video. It's free to register, so if you don't need the product, it'd make a great gift for a trucker you know or a trucker you don't know. Hey, just go into the truck stop there and say, here, I just wanted to give you something in appreciation for what you do. That might be a generous thing to do, especially if you know a trucker that might not be related to him or nothing, but you just want to give back a little bit. That'd be a cool little thing. So anyway, y'all go over there and check that out. Please like the video, please subscribe to the channel, and click the bell out beside the subscribe button. That really helps the channel a lot. So don't forget the links in the description. beefjerky.com and Mytee Products, those links are in the description, and that really helps as well. So, but anyway, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's what the video is about today. No matter what business me and Tammy has ever had or owned or been in or whatever, we have always dipped some of our money into other businesses. And of course, you know, we got money in retirement, in the stock market and stuff, and we got people that handle that. We don't do that ourselves. A lot of people does it themselves, and that's great, but we got somebody that does that for us. And so, but on top of that, over and above that, of course, we always, you know, we pay tithes to our church. We give 10% of all of our profits to the Lord for blessing us, and at least 10%. We not bragging, but we just use 10% as a bottom. We generally give a lot more than 10%, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. But anyway, And then we own, like right now, we own the Hotshot business, which is just me basically, but it's a business. And then my wife owns another business. A lot of you guys have heard of these cricket machines and stuff that people have at home, and they make t-shirts and coffee mugs and things like that. Well, we actually have different locations all over our area where we sell the vinyl products that they need to make that. So we don't sell the machines and we don't do the work stuff, but we sell the products it takes that you have to make those things. So I think right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 locations. So what we do, we set up at thrift stores and places like that. We rent a booth inside of a thrift store. So that's another investment we have. So we have a retirement, we have the trucking business, we have the vinyl business. We also have some real estate investment. So several years ago, I had always wanted to get into the commercial side of real estate. And I used to build and sell houses, and got out of that. And it's a good business, but it's not all the glamour that people let on it to be. Yeah, there's a lot of money to be made, but I'm not going to go there. But anyway, I'd always wanted to jump into the commercial side of business. And so one day, a friend of mine owned this building in the town that we live in, and he was wanting to buy another property that my uncle owned. And he said, if I could sell that building over yonder, I would buy your property. And I was standing there when he said it, and I said, well, what do you want for it? And he popped off a price. I jumped in my truck, drove over there, and bought it on the spot. That business has, I don't know how many times, it has doubled or tripled its investment. I get a check off that building every single month. The whole time I've owned it, I may have went, and I've owned it a lot of years. I don't know how many years I've owned it, but I've owned it a lot of years. I have probably went 12 or 14 months total length without it being rented. I'm talking about, a month or two here and there, a month or two here and there. But for the last few years, probably 5 or 6 years, it has been rented constant. I've got it rented out to a big corporation right now, and they mail the check in every month. I get a check every month. Matter of fact, they just signed a new lease on the deal, and so they'll be there for another little while. So looking forward to having that for many, many, many years ahead. And what I really love about it, and I know I'm going to get questions about it, it is a concrete block building with a metal roof and a concrete floor. It has an office in it and one bay, and it has a central heat and air unit that will heat and cool the entire building, even the bay. The bay and the office all be heated at one time, or it has a hookup for a propane gas connection. So if they want to put propane in there, they can do that with no problem. So hardly ever do any work on it. I spend $100 or $200 a year, probably in repairs and stuff. But other than that, I don't do anything to it, but just collect the rent, pay the taxes and the insurance, So that's another one of our investments. I'm always looking at different things, and really the main purpose of the video today was to encourage you guys to consider that. I wasn't ever raised to retire and, quote, quit working. I wasn't raised that way. My wife wasn't raised that way. the only time that I would probably ever quit working if I got to where I couldn't work, and then as long as my brain was good, I would probably always, I used to drive a school bus. One of the school buses just passed me and they recognized who I was and they started waving. And so I had to wave back. But for a long time, that was another deal I had. I drove a school bus, and I took in more money a month than that for 4 hours a day investment. Hang on just for a second, guys. So we were going through a construction zone here in Alabama, right here close to where I live. They're redoing all the roads right here in Fort Payne, which is the bigger town down below where I live. I'm on the interstate I talk about a lot, one with the truck eating potholes, but they're actually redoing the stretch here at Fort Payne. It's election year, so they're redoing the areas close to town. So here in Birmingham, you know, the bigger cities, all the representatives have to get those fixed before election, or at least make an effort to start. So, because they just passed a big gas tax here in Alabama, so like a never-ending increasing gas tax. So, but now that's neither here nor there either. So, but anyway, so I used to do the school bus. That brought in more money than the rent. So I had multiple things of income coming because I never plan on retiring, but I do plan on slowing down and enjoying life more. Like right now, me and my wife enjoying life a lot more. Yeah, she works 5 days a week. I work 2 or 3 days a week. Sometimes, like last week, I worked 5 days. But we're used to working 7 days a week. That's what we've done pretty much most of our married life. One of us, if not both of us. Especially from spring to fall. And because of the different businesses we were in, they were always busy during those times. So, but anyway, I encourage you guys not to, I mean, it's okay if trucking's all you want to do, but at the very least, put back money in retirement and saving, not just both. Me and my wife has both. We have very little debt. We do have some debt, but we don't have near what we have had in the past. The debt we have now is easily manageable, and matter of fact, we're months and months and months ahead on all of that. And so, we're building an even bigger cushion than we've ever had. Not saying that we're wealthy by no stretch. To me, you know, you can't even start talking about wealth a whole lot until you're completely out of debt. But I know a lot of wealthy people that have debt, don't get me wrong, but to me, I don't know. It's like borrowing money when you have money in the bank, you know. I do owe money and I have money in the bank. I get no interest on my money. And I'm paying more interest than I'm getting in the bank. That's what I mean. It don't make sense. But the way we're doing it makes life a little easier. Paying them payments and knowing that you can pay those payments no matter what happens, it takes a lot of the stress off. So, a little financial tidbit for free. That don't cost you nothing. So anyway, guys, if I can encourage you to do a retirement, that would be great. Also, and I mentioned this before, if you got a family, well, even if you don't, at least have some kind of insurance policy so your friends can at least do your funeral and it don't put nobody out. But if you got a family, please, please, please get you some life insurance. And I don't represent any life insurance company, and I'm not even going to name any. But anyway, you go to the person you know and trust. That's all I can say about that. But I would definitely suggest getting life insurance. But guys, I'm just riding down the road now. I'm just riding down the interstate. Y'all might can see out the window. Not a lot to see here where I am. But I didn't know. I've been researching a lot of other Hotshot channels, and I noticed that a lot of those like ride-alongs and just talking about life in general and the day, Hotshot trucking in general. So may do some of that occasionally. That may not be your cup of tea, and that's okay. Not every video is going to be a hit. So, but don't forget, if there's something you'd like for me to talk about, put it in the comments or email me. My email address is down below. So you can look at that. There goes a golden plate truck, letting them by us. We're actually on the parts that they have fixed. Y'all notice the truck not jumping up now. But I am fixing to have to swap lanes. I'm fixing to have to get in the left lane. In Alabama, we got a left lane law. But I don't know if they've been enforcing it. Because a lot of us guys have been running in the left lane. Because the right lane is not fit to drive in. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I may clip in loading up here if I get a chance. I am still looking for a bracket to mount my phone on the trailer when I'm loading. That's why the loading videos have been a little scarce lately. Chattanooga's a little easier because what I load in Chattanooga is not tall, so I don't have to be very high up. But I can't get the whole load, and so I'm still working on figuring out how to do that. So any of you guys got any ideas about how I can do that, let me know, because I'd like to get y'all some better loading videos and maybe some unloading videos. Unloading's tough though, because I don't know, some companies I don't think like as much filming done, and a lot of guys are filming now, so I don't want, and two, I don't want to hold up the truck behind me, because where I unload at, there's always a line, so don't want to make nobody mad, don't want to call somebody to run late. Alright guys, stay tuned, maybe I'll clip in somewhere, I don't know, beginning, middle, end, somewhere, the loading video. Don't forget the links. Don't forget to go back and check out the Mytee product giveaway video. Gotta get you signed up for that. Yep. See what I mean? Right lane, not fit. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Don't forget what I always say. If you want to have a safe trip, you gotta start out doing safe things. Inspect your truck, your trailer, and your equipment. Love you guys. See ya.